Shadow and Bone is an upcoming fantasy series that's due to drop on Netflix on April 23rd. Based on the Leigh Bardugo novels, it follows the story of Alina, who possesses an extraordinary power that could set her country free. We managed to catch up with Ben Barnes, who plays a Darkling, and Amita Suman, who portrays Inej on the show. And here's what they had to say to us.
Thank you. Fortress of Solitude, South Africa.
Thank you. My question is for Ben. Okay, Ben, basically everyone wants a piece of Alina when they discover her power. They know that there's something special about her, and including your character, General Kerrigan. Would you say that this is something of an extended metaphor about the price of fame? That, obviously, as soon as you got something, somebody else wants to come and get it. And obviously with your character, Kerrigan, is he what, lack of a better word, like trying to, jump on her star as well?
I think the attraction for him to her is that he's been waiting for Sun Summoner for such a long time, and so when she finally appears, it's something he instantly recognizes as something that he needs in his life. But I think what's unexpected for him about the meeting is that he didn't realize how much she would sort of represent the yin to his yang. And I think when you look at that yin yang symbol, it's got the white dot in the black half and the black dot in the white half. And I think, like Jesse was saying about fantasy stories, sort of being able to be allegory for life. You recognize something of yourself in someone else, and they recognize something of themselves in you. And I think that what takes him by surprise as a character, and something that I wanted to draw out, was just how her effervescence and her joy and her literal sunlight affects this sort of dark and vaguely isolated man. And so I think that he sees her as something that is her power as something that he needs to achieve his ends, because obviously all characters with a villainous side have to believe entirely in their motives and find ways to justify every behavior and every word. But he also then starts to be seduced by her warmth and her light, and I think that I love that part of his humanity.
Thank you.
Okay, Sergio.
Thank you. My question is for Amita. All right, so now Kaz and the crew, they provide a lot of the comedic relief in the series. I mean, some of the best moments or the levity there. Now, obviously, whilst filming on set, were there any funny moments that you guys just you couldn't get through any scenes because everybody was just cracking up whilst doing it?
Not us professionals. No, it was deadly serious the whole time.
There were moments, and I think the golden moment was probably when you get introduced to Milo the goat. I remember one scene with Freddie. It was this heartfelt scene, and we'd be talking and sharing our emotion, and then in the background you just hear bah. And then other moments on set, they were just kind of peeping everywhere, bless them. And it was sometimes really hard to keep a straight face. But yeah, those were the memorable moments, I would say. And also, we tried to have as much fun as possible and enjoying. I mean, we thoroughly enjoyed it, and there were just so many brilliant moments. I remember one time I put Inez's costume on, and every time I do, I feel so wonderful and great and badass. And I went up to Eric, trying to show him, I'm Inej. And I tripped and fell and tumbled down to his feet. I thought I was going to get fired, but luckily we just had a massive laugh about it.
Thank you. Are you excited for Shadow and Bone? Tune into the show on Netflix on April 23rd and see what all the hype is about.